Boss of YouTube, y'all know how we coming, man. Let's break this whole situation down. I haven't heard nobody talk about this yet. So Bosstop was arrested the night King Von passed away. And nobody knows that the reason why he was arrested was because he was trying to get back for Von. He punched one of Little Tim's homies in the face, dude named Pluto. I guess he seen him outside. He must have thought he was one of the shooters. He ran down him, punched him in the face. And this is the reason why Bosstop was arrested that night. It sounds like it was a whole lot of confusion going on, man. Like it was different sides of the parking lots. People ran different ways. Bosstop ended up somewhere. When he saw Little Tim's boy, Quando Rondo and the men's, he ran down on him and snuffed him and shit. So for those who think that Bosstop ran or they didn't try to do anything about it, Bosstop actually did try to get back that same night. A lot of people is not understanding and realizing there's more to the story than what we all know. Back when King Von died, somebody hit me up and said to me that Quando Rondo and his boys were trying to get in the first club where Von was doing the album release celebrating Bosstop's birthday. That first club they were in that night, with all the pictures we seen and all that, people are saying that Quando Rondo and them tried to get in that club and they weren't allowed to come in because I guess there was already smoke. I guess security knew they were coming in there to try to start some beef or whatever, so they weren't allowed to go in the club. So think about it. If they were trying to get in that club where Von was celebrating the birthday party and the album release, that means that Von must have heard about it and was like, yo, find out where these dudes is at. We trying to link. I also heard that Von and Track 100 and the whole squad had set up a meeting so they could talk it out. And Quando Rondo was under the impression that him and Von were supposed to talk it out and squash the beef or whatever the case is. And that's the reason why Quando Rondo wasn't on no fighting shit when he first saw Von. This is all alleged, man, because he said, she said. This is stuff I get through my DMs and on my messenger and stuff like that people just tell me, and I just don't forget shit, right? Then I heard on one of AK's lives one time, shout out to AK-47, I heard that somebody told AK that Quando Rondo and them got into a fight with Slutty at that first nightclub where they were celebrating the album release and Bosstop's birthday. They said that Quando Rondo and them got in the club, they got into a scuffle or a fight with Slutty and they got kicked out the club, and that's when you saw Von look over and had that look in his face like what's going on, because they were getting it on at the entrance of the club. So there's a whole lot of stories, man, but once I heard that in AK-47's live, it brought me back to when somebody told me that Quando Rondo and them tried to get in the club that night too, and they weren't let in. So whether they were let in and a fight broke out and they were kicked out, or whether they were trying to get in and Von heard about them trying to get in, and knowing Von, he must have thought like they want smoke. You know what I mean? Got a hold of them, and this is where the whole detour went down, where they didn't go back to the hotel, ended up going back to the Hookah lounge or whatever the case may be. Von knew they were going to meet there, man. They were supposed to go there, and with the impression that they were supposed to talk it out, and they were supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Von slimed them out, man. Made him think that he was supposed to go over there and talk. That wasn't the case. He hooked off on them and shit. Let me know what y'all think, man. A lot of videos dropping. Go check out my other video on my new page that I dropped on how Track 100 does not look like he was shot. He was sitting in our car, looked like, come on, man, like he was shot and he was sitting in our car talking and ready to pull off. Like, and what Uber pulls up on the middle of a shootout to pick somebody up. This shit is strange, man. It's crazy. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the new channel. Omegadrip goes in. Yo, over there, I'm doing less editing. If I'm at work and I pull out my phone and record something, give y'all the news without the editing, y'all get to see the other side of me y'all usually don't get, you know what I mean? Get to know me a little bit better. So make sure you go subscribe over there to Omegadrips Goes In. Boss YouTube, let's get it.
Supposedly a 50 suspect. We don't know that for a fact.
Okay.
He's allegedly a 50 suspect, and this guy was trying to punch him while we had him detained.
Okay. So basically,
I ain't trying to sign no officer.
That's why when you spray, it's all
yeah.
okay.
This guy over here.